All right, all right, all right. Looks like we are live right now. Looks like we just went live. Everything should be good. How is everyone doing today? How is everyone doing right now? We got in the chat right now. Josh Bizjack, Squishin, how you doing, man? How you doing? PMC, what's going on? Black Brick Ops, what's going on, man? How is everyone feeling right now? We're going to officially start in like 4 more minutes, then we'll go ahead and actually begin the official live stream, I guess. We'll call it that. But yeah, man, how is everyone doing right now? Ian Perkins, Beefins, Chris Pollard, what's going on, man? Gnarls, I'm about to leave to work too. Good timing. No worries, no worries. Hey, what's going on, Gnarls? How you feeling? Jason, what's going on, dude? Yeah, looks like we got ourselves a pretty good stream scheduled for today. PMC, what's going on, man? Stiv, what's going on? Fidel, my man, hanging out. What's going on, dude? Let's see here. Yeah, we'll officially get started in like 4 more minutes. How am I doing, Black Brick Ops? Thank you for asking, my man. Thank you for asking. I am doing pretty damn good, actually. Boaz and I just got done filming another video for the main channel right now. It's going to be a review on some of the most recent releases from G&G. So stay tuned for that one. I believe that one's going to be like coming out in maybe like 2 weeks. We'll see how that goes, right? But yeah, immediately after the live stream, too, make sure that you guys check out the premiere of our latest video going live later today. So definitely worth checking that out. In like 3 more minutes, we'll go ahead and officially start. And if you guys haven't already, make sure, please, leave a like on the live stream. Really helps us out. Make sure to share it around, too, with as many people as you possibly can. Any airsofters you know, especially newer players. If you guys know any newer players that are hoping to get into this amazing hobby, make sure to go ahead and let them know to swing my way, and they can ask their airsoft questions, and I can definitely help them out. What's going on? Let's see here. Yeah, we'll officially get started in like 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes, and we'll officially begin. You guys gonna be playing this weekend? What's the dealio? You guys gonna be playing? What fields you gonna be hitting up? Me, I am obviously gonna be working tomorrow. But Sunday, maybe I might be able to. I definitely want to get a good group going for the next time we go out and play. Josh, thank you, man. Appreciate that. But I hope you are having a good day as well. Yeah, guys, we'll officially start in like 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes, and we'll officially begin the Q&A live stream. I'll go ahead and answer this one. Why not? I'll go ahead and answer this one. Technically, no. However, carry basically the same things, if that makes any sort of sense. Stev, I do not know how to speak that language. I do apologize, my good sir. Got a few games at the private field. Nice, man. Nice. I definitely want to get like a private game going again. That'd be really cool if I can get like maybe like an invite game, right? Like do like with GI we can get like a whether it be SC Village, Hollywood Sports, or even like N1, right? If we can do like a private session, rent out, or like do like a private party, so it'd be like invite only, right? That'd be pretty sick. That'd be pretty cool. Something is, I hope you're having a good day. I'm having a sad one. Dude, I'm sorry about that. Something. Hope your day gets better, man. I genuinely hope your day gets better. DJ, what's going on? Hey, girl, what's up? What's going on, man? Let's see. Just eating dinner. Ooh, Crazy Jason, what you munching on? What you finna munch right now? So we can run like 2 weeks. Tuesdays the 29th. That's good. That's good. That's good. Mayo Gang, Familia, what's going on? Stitch, my man, how you doing today? How you doing today? Do you have? I saw that you landed safely. I saw that you had like a. How was the flight, by the way? Pretty good, pretty bad. Yeah, we'll get started in like 1 more minute. Bees Aquatic Adventures, what's up, brother? Can't wait to purchase my new loadout next week from y'all. Hey, that's what's up. Thank you so much. Much appreciated. That directly supports the channel. All right, guys, it is now 3:35. We have officially begun the Ask Me Anything Q&A live stream. For any of my newer viewers out there, first of all, I want to give a big thanks to you guys for choosing to spend your free time hanging out with the rest of the Mayo Gang and myself, of course. However, again, like I said, this is going to be a Q&A live stream, so if you guys have any questions at all regarding Airsoft, whether you're looking for recommendations, you're looking for my opinions on certain products, Maybe you're looking for personal experience. I've been playing for about 14 years now, so even though I don't profess to be an expert in any one field, I definitely know my way around a couple things in Airsoft, I would say. And I've been doing this job for quite a while now, so feel free to go ahead and ask me anything. No such thing as a dumb question. I want to help out as many people as I possibly can. However, I want to let you guys know that we actually got some promos going on, right? So you guys know that the Platinum 20th Anniversary Mystery Box, we have very little left, and I do mean very little. Right? Make sure you place your orders for these bad boys. Only $174.98, and you automatically get free shipping. Right? Not to mention, you'll be getting these amazing prizes right now. These amazing prizes that we got going on are absolutely insane, right? You do not want to go ahead and miss out on those, right? Not only that, but a certified hood classic, I would say, for my live streams. Order anything, $50 or more, and you'll be getting 5 entries in the shopping spree giveaway, right? It doesn't matter whether it's BBs, whether it's green gas, if you want to get maybe a gift voucher, right? It doesn't matter what it is, $50 or more, and you automatically have an entry into the giveaway, 5 of them to be exact. Again, if you don't know, we do our shopping spree giveaway every week. Yesterday, the winner was not able to claim the prize, so it has stacked. We are now at a $1,200 shopping spree, $1,200 that you could win for yourself, and all you got to do is place a $20 order, but you might as well take advantage of these promos. Also, another promo got going on is going to be this bad boy. Any airsoft gun that you order, right, it's $100 or more before the end of the live stream, and that's going to be at 5 o'clock. Doesn't matter which one you order. Order one, and you'll be getting 10 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. However, I want to go ahead and reward our customers, right? Order yourself a Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark II. You can put a pre-order for one. You can put or place an order for either the black and bronze or for the solid black Mark II variant. You'll be getting 30 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. 30 chances of winning, right? So it's going to be pretty freaking sweet. You can also do that for the Zynearms R15 models, right? It could be for the Mod Zero. It could be for the SBR variants, the P Plus packages. Doesn't matter. As long as it's a Zynearms R15, you place an order for that before the end of the stream. Again, 5 p.m. You will be getting 30 chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway. That's 30 entries into the giveaway, right? Pretty damn good odds. However, you want to increase it even more? The limited edition Arcturus PE models, right? And these PE models are all going to come included with a pre-installed Parent MOSFET, 13-to-1 gear set, and a high torque motor, so you get that super snappy trigger response and a pretty damn good rate of fire. Absolutely. Abs-freaking-lutely, right? And you get 50 entries into the giveaway, 50 chances of winning $1,200. $1,200 can be yours, and all you got to do is place your orders. It only takes one order to be entered. We've had previous winners literally win off a bag of BBs before, right? Everyone has a shot to win. So do you, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So place your orders with Airsoft GI while you can and take advantage of all the promos we got going on right now. But in the meantime, why don't we go ahead and answer some questions? Okay. This one comes from Isaac Barnes. He asks, what's your recommendation for a budget chest rig that prioritizes being low profile, preferably comes in green? That is a very good question. Regulars of my stream know that there is one particular chest rig that I highly value, especially if you're trying to prioritize minimalism. It would be the Sport chest rig. Wait for this to load. Yeah. Especially if you wanted something that was on a budget, this is definitely be one that I would highly recommend. The multifunctional tactical chest rig is dope, right? And it's not stuck in this solo configuration. Yes, it does already have the 5.56 inserts in there. So if you are running an M4 magazine, it's going to fit right in there, no problem, right? You can fit 3 of them up in the front. Open up this zipper flap up here, and inside you'll actually see 2 sleeves, which you can insert 2 more 5.56 style magazines, right? Very handy. So in total, you can get up to 5 M4 mags. You do get 2 little pistol mag pouches on the sides of the front pouch on here as well. Usually I put my speed loader in there just because I feel like it's a little bit handier, or sometimes I'll put like a pocket knife just in case I need to cut something, right? Very easy to access, fully adjustable, right? You do get a few molly straps up on the straps right here, so you can put, if you want to put like a single mag pouch on there or even a radio. That's what I actually do. I'll run my shoulder mic on there, but it's actually compatible with abdominal. I always have a hard time saying that word. Pouches like the dangler pouch, the FUPA pouch. It actually hooks up because there's hook and loop panel on the back of this, right? So you take that original panel off, stick on the dangler pouch, and you got yourself extra storage space. And that's what I like to use for like my phone, my car keys, and my wallet, just because it's always in front of me and I never keep my eyes off of it, right? This would be the one that I would highly recommend everyone pick up because it's just a damn good chest rig. And for $39.99, That ain't bad. Also, you can use coupon code 20 to get up to 10% off. I'm just saying. Just so you guys know, right? Get the best savings possible from Airsoft GI, right? All right. Let's see. This one comes from something. Is having a powerful airsoft gun illegal? Not okay. I guess it depends on where you are, right? Like, and even then, the word powerful can really change from person to person, right? So usually for like, if you wanted to just own an airsoft gun that could say shoot a pretty high FPS, as far as I can tell, there's no law that says you can't have it. However, shooting someone unwilling with an airsoft gun, that's considered a felony because that's considered assault, if I remember correctly. I remember studying up on this a little bit way back in the day. And yeah, I believe that if you shoot someone, like a random person off the street with an airsoft gun, that's considered assault, regardless of how powerful it shoots or not. I know Japan has some different laws as well when it comes to airsoft guns. In terms of FPS. Now, if you mean illegal to bring onto the field, yes. Some fields will actually have an FPS requirement as well. Usually, again, this is just general rule of thumb, outdoor fields will typically limit you at 400 FPS and nothing higher, right? Indoor fields, typically it's like 350 or lower. Again, can change from place to place depending on the owner and the field rules. But as far as just having one that happens to shoot a little hotter, no, it's not like, oh, this guy has a super high shooting airsoft gun. Let's book him, boys, right, and take you to Slammer. No, that's not going to happen. Chris Poland, a huge question. I bought a CM16 DST and hit a 499 F. Were you trying to say you were shooting 499 FPS, or you were shooting at something that like 499 feet away? I'm assuming FPS, right? Is that normal? That definitely sounds very, very high, right, for what you're shooting. It could just be that you have really, really good air compression. Again, I'm not too sure what, if anything, has been done to the combat machine, if it's shooting that hot specifically. It might also be the chronograph and also the BBs you might be using too. You measure it, again, make sure you're using .20 BBs. Don't use .12. I don't know how you would get it to work with .12, but just in case, make sure you're using .20s, and make sure you're measuring properly with the chronograph. There are ways, even with the chronograph, you can measure it incorrectly, and even then, just see if you can get consistent shots with it. If it's consistently shooting that, then it's, well, that's pretty interesting. I'm not too sure at that point. I would say DM us. We can give you some recommendations. Probably downgrade the spring, but that would, on the combat machine, it would probably require a full disassembly in order to access it. But yeah, that's probably what I would suggest. Blackbrick Airsoft at Wildlands Airsoft Park. Man, I really want to go. Dude, Blackbrick, I really want to go to the night games that Wildlands does. That sounds so fun. I want to go ahead and give a shout out, looks like, to Stitch. Let's see. Looks like Stitch got himself the 5 extra entries into the shopping spree giveaway. But guys, Stitch has been the only one to take advantage of it so far. What is going on? I guess you guys don't want to go and take advantage of these promos and win $1,200. Again, $1,200 that can be yours. To everyone right now that's just watching, thinking there's no way that they can go ahead and win, or that are on the fence about it, guys, I'm letting you know. We've had previous winners who didn't think that they would win. They just ordered because they wanted to order, right? A bag of BBs. And they won thousands of dollars, literally just by placing an order for a bag of BBs. You guys cannot drop this opportunity. Don't let it slip, man. You do not want to go ahead and miss out on this. It is an awesome opportunity. We do these giveaways because we want to give back to the Airsoft community. This is 100% legit. Make sure you place your orders now and get as many entries as you possibly can. Okay, let's keep scrolling up. Okay, I think let's go down to the most recent questions. Stitch is the man. That's why. Absolutely, Stitch is 100% the man. But so can you guys. So can everyone. Right? Again, it's not just mods. It's not just newer players. Everyone has a legitimate shot at winning this giveaway, right? And $1,200, that ain't no laughing matter. That's a huge amount of money that you guys can win. There's a lot of stuff I know that, for me personally, I would want to get at Airsoft GI with $1,200. Okay. B's Aquatic Adventures asks, is the Arcturus NYO2 CB M4 alright? That's the gun I'm buying with my loadout. Yeah, no, I would 100% recommend the Arcturus models. The Arcturus NYO2 CB is a very dope gun, right? Here, let's pull it up, right, so people can see. NYO2 CB. Yeah, no, I absolutely love the Arcturus lineup of guns. Again, Arcturus is one of the few companies that really cares about their shipping job right out of the box. Most companies will do a serviceable job, will do a serviceable job and that'll get the job done. However, Arcturus definitely puts a lot of attention to detail when it comes to how their gearbox performs, right? And I'm a very big fan of that. Micro switch trigger is very nice. I love the lightweight construction. It's solid. 602 Type 4 inner barrel, rotary style hop chamber, quick change spring system. It's all there. Like, the value is definitely there. And at $214.95, that's pretty good. Like, that is actually really, really solid. Yeah, I would 100% recommend that Bees Aquatic Adventures would be a solid, solid gun. But again, order this. I'm just saying, order this right now, and you're going to be getting yourself 10 entries into the shopping spree with 10 chances of winning $1,200. You don't want to miss out on that, bro. You don't want to miss out. Let's see here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. Just so I know and don't get banned like one time. No worries. Like, yeah, again, it's not a matter of getting banned. Obviously, if you're playing with your airsoft gun and that that it's shooting way too hot, then yeah, that would be a problem. I could see a field definitely wanted to take action and wanted to ban you. But overall, I personally don't believe that, again, like, if you have a gun that happens to be shooting a little hotter, that you would automatically be going to like jail or something. No, that's not going to happen. Okay, let's keep scrolling down to the most recent one. Let's see here. If only mods could win, I'd have won more often and recently than I have. I ain't won a live in a long time since they were still doing gun pots. Yeah, it's true. DJ, like, you haven't won in a very, very long time. Yeah, literally, it can go to anyone. It's anyone's game at that point. Something asked, big question, when did you start Airsoft and why did you choose to do it? That's actually a very good question. Also, guys, remember, if you want to go and ask a question, also, really helps to put the letter Q in front of your question. That way it's a lot easier for me to mark it. You are more than welcome to ask your question more than once if I haven't already answered it. However, let's try to avoid spam if at all possible, please. All right. When did I start Airsoft and why did you choose to do so? Well, I've always liked firearms. I thought it was really, really cool, but more specifically, I've always been a big fan of firearms in movies, anime, a lot of TV shows, video games. That was always the big thing, right? Very, very typical for a lot of airsofters, I believe. And I've always wanted to do stuff like that, play like that, like you would when you were a little kid, right? And you're going around with your toy guns, pretending to shoot each other or pretending to reenact scenes from movies, right? That was always something that I really, really enjoyed doing. But then, of course, you grow up, and then I see this thing called paintball, right? And I'm like, oh, this looks super fun. It got really big, I remember, and I always wanted to do it. And in the meantime, I didn't have enough money to go out and really do paintball either. So, and I didn't even know airsoft was really a thing. I was just playing with the cheap. I would beg to get an airsoft gun. My parents were always like, no. I saved up enough to buy my own. And it was a cheap Springer that you got at a sports chalet, a Walmart. And it was fine, it was fun, but I never really thought I would be playing airsoft, right? Me and my buddy from high school would watch videos on YouTube, right? Hoping to get into it, and there's man, all these airsoft games being held out in different states and stuff, right? We didn't know. And then we went paintballing one year for my birthday. We see that there's there's airsoft here, right? And we see them people playing with it, and we're like, oh crap, we got to get into this, right? So we saved up all the money that we possibly could get and started buying ourselves our first airsoft guns, right? That was I've been playing airsoft, I guess, since 2010, 2009. Yeah, 2010, 2009, around there. And it's just, I've always just wanted to get into it, right? And I'm very happy and blessed that I get to work in the industry as well. I consider myself very lucky in that regard. I do consider myself very, very lucky. Let's keep scrolling up. We're all a little crazy. What size? Okay, the Clutch asks, what size BB do you recommend for the MGC4 Mark II P Plus outside field wise? So as far as size, they're all going to be the same size, Clutch. All BBs are going to be the exact same size that we recommend you use with actual airsoft guns. If you find other sizes, they're not going to be compatible, especially not with the Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark II. The only BB size you're going to find is going to be 6mm. They're all going to be 6mm. 0.20 is going to be the bare minimum weight you can use. You don't want to go anything lighter. You have to use 0.20 and above, right? For me, if you're doing outdoors, personally, I would say the minimum you should be using is 2.5. They're going to be a little bit more resistant, especially when you start getting a cross breeze. Personally, I like using 3.2s on a lot of my guns, but I know that some people might think that's too heavy. I think it's fine, especially with the P Plus package. I think you'll be doing great with 3.2s, but I would say a 2.8 or maybe a 3.0 would be what I would go for personally. Because you are going to get a nice heavy weight, but it's not going to be so heavy where your hop-up is dying to lift it up, right? It's going to be a good, manageable weight. Okay, let's see here. Let's make sure I'm not missing anything. Let's keep scrolling up. Also from Michigan, so hello from the north. Hey, hello from Michigan. Hello from California. How you doing, man? All right, let's scroll down to the most recent questions. Ed, 2 of your videos said that the New York Tourist AK-12U comes with the vertical foregrip. Mine didn't. Haven't gotten a reply from you guys. If anything, go ahead and DM us directly. Instagram, Facebook, or Discord. We can get you helped out there as well. We're pretty on top of the messages when it comes to our social media pages, so DM us with your order number, and we can definitely help you out, man. Let's see here. We have to be careful about regulations. Canada. Question: what can Airsoft GI ship to Canada? Chris Pollard. It really depends. We actually have some items that can be shipped to Canada. Obviously, we can't go into like the specifics of everything, but it has to meet the before. I don't know if anything's changed recently, but as far as I remember, as long as it meets the FPS requirements, then we can legally ship it out. However, again, that's going to be entirely up to you as the buyer to know and understand all the rules and regulations regarding airsoft and what's allowed to be imported into your country, right? It's not up to us. It's honestly going to be up to your government at that point. Going to be a little crazy to enjoy shooting. Yeah, Jason, you're absolutely right. Got to be a little crazy to enjoy shooting little plastic BBs at people and getting shot by them. Absolutely. No, that's definitely a thing that, like, you know, we're all little weirdos in that regard.
Guys, make sure you join him right now. He's live. Guys, the chat right there. Come through. He's answering questions and stuff.
Man's just busted through right now, all rude and shit. And, no, I appreciate it. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, and also Stitch, you bring up a good point. It also depends too on the field that you're playing at. Some fields actually have a limit as to what gram BB, what weight you're actually allowed to play. There is a limit to how heavy. Usually for indoor fields like N1, they usually limit you at 2.5. If they catch you using anything heavier than that, they actually can kick you out. So just keep that in mind, right? Always good to read all the field rules. All right, let's see here. Make sure keep scrolling up. Okay, yeah, scroll down to the most recent questions. So Isaias has been playing since I was born. Yeah, no, I have been playing for quite a while. That definitely made me feel old. Hey, I recently got an issue with my AK where it only feeds BB every 5-10 shots. I know it's not the air nozzle because it worked fine before, so not the magazine. I did put in a Maple Leaf 6-degree bucking. Wanted to use the AK first. I also charged the battery at 100%. I would definitely go ahead and DM us. Next, I would 100% DM us again. Instagram, Facebook, Discord with your order number. Again, has to be DMs. You don't want anyone else having that information. That's information that you and you alone should have. And again, guys, if any of you have any sort of issues with your airsoft gun, a good place to go ahead and hit us up would be Instagram, Facebook, or our Discord server. We're always on top of it, and we can get you guys helped out as soon as we possibly can. Okay, let's see. Let's keep scrolling up. Thank you, kind sir. No, of course, Clutch. Of course, right? We always want to go and lend out a helping hand when possible. Okay, yeah, answer that one already. Answered that one. Uncle Cisco sneaking in on us. No, absolutely. He'll come in just every once in a while and just, like, what did you do? No, the one that caught me off guard, if you guys saw the short on our main YouTube channel, was the water gun episode. Dude, that one was like he literally was like, oh, what are you doing? Right? And just sprays me in the face with a freaking water gun, right? I was like, really? And poor Justin, man. He got him twice. Let's see here. JS asks, what time does the live stream end? The live stream today ends at 5 o'clock, JS. So make sure to go ahead and get your orders in and place your orders to get the entries in, right? Remember, all it takes is $1 or $20 plus order to be automatically entered into the next giveaway. It's going on next Thursday for $1,200 that you guys can win, right? But you place an order that's $50 or more, and you get 5 chances. If you place an order for an airsoft gun that happens to be $100 or more, you get 10 entries. Order yourself an Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark II or a Zion Arms R15, right? Any of these guys, right? Any of these. Or you order yourself any of these, right? No matter which version you get, as long as it's a Zion Arms R15 or a Mayo Gang MGC4, you'll be getting 30 chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway, 30 entries into the giveaway. However, you want to go ahead and increase it even more, right? You want to go ahead and look up Arcturus. Did I misspell it? Arcturus PE. There you go. Any of the Arcturus PE models, these are limited edition, meaning once they sell out, that is it. That is going to be the end of it, right? Order any one of these, and you will be getting 50 entries into the giveaway. Want to go ahead and give a shout out to Nick. Also got themselves 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. Guys, make sure to go ahead and place your orders. Again, only Stitch and Nick have been able to take advantage of the promos right now. They're the only two that are smart enough to realize that, hey, this is the best way to increase my chances of winning $1,200 all for themselves. So make sure that you take notes, follow along suit, and you do place your orders right now. Again, you don't place your orders, you're not going to be taking advantage of these promos, and you're not going to get that many entries into the giveaway. But again, everyone can win. Literally anyone can win. All you got to do is place your orders. You're missing an opportunity by not shopping with Airsoft GI. Well, here's the thing. We're all Airsofters. We all need BBs. We all need green gas, right? We all need the consumables. You might as well, at the very least, get all that stuff from Airsoft GI because we're the only ones that are going to reward you this good. Let's see here. Make sure I'm not missing anything. This one comes from Josh Bizjak. Is there ever going to be a Mayo Gang GBBR? That would be pretty cool, right? I remember Bossman came up to the stream a little while ago, and what we were talking about, new gun designs and little teasers of stuff, but that would be really, really sick, right? The hardest part would actually be like the exact platform. We think we know what design we kind of like, but gas fillbacks are definitely difficult, right? Because here's the thing, we want to make sure that we give you guys a platform that's going to be solid, that it can be upgraded in the future, right? But doesn't also need to be. It can perform solid as is. That was kind of the whole point behind the MGC4 lineup, right? We wanted to design a gun that was freaking amazing out of the box, right? But was still at a very, very, I would say way more than fair price point, right? And yeah, even though they are over $300 for the Mark IIs, it's definitely worth it if you consider a lot of other high-end airsoft guns in that price range won't even come included with half the amount of features that the Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark II. I'm going to highlight it. I don't care. I'm going to highlight it because I really like this gun. If any of you guys were on the fence about what gun to buy, you had a little bit of extra money, right, and you wanted to get something really nice that doesn't require any sort of upgrades, 100% check this out, right? The Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark II, full metal construction. You are getting some steel wire cut gear set in there. You are getting a really nice high torque motor, but it's also pretty fast as well, right? It's a pretty good balance motor, I think, because you are getting a really healthy rate of fire in addition to a super snappy trigger response. Ask anyone in the chat right now who's owned one, and they can tell you just how much they love theirs. Theirs is absolutely amazing, right? I love the design of this. I think it's a great blank statement for you guys to add whatever you like to it, any sort of optics, accessories. But again, as far as performance goes, this is probably one of the best, if not the best, high-end performance AEGs. Wow, that's such a mouthful. And I would 100% recommend you pick one of these bad boys up. Again, you're going to get 30 chances of winning $1,200 if you do. I'm just saying. All right, let's see here. Stitch Airsoft since mid-90s. Dude, that's freaking... Airsoft has definitely evolved, man. I always say it, right? Airsoft has definitely, changed, and, the standards have, increased, and, just the things that Airsoft guns can do nowadays, it's definitely insane. I still look back in amazement, and when I first started, right, all the technology that was available to, what's available now, and I don't mean just, it exists. No, I mean it's readily available, and it's affordable and attainable for the regular guy. That's freaking sick. I absolutely love the shift that Airsoft is going in right now. This one comes from Chris Pollard. Question: can you ship your rifles without M springs in box? We can't really do that just because, again, we would require us to, depending on the gun, it would require us to disassemble it. And that would, technically speaking, void the warranty with most manufacturers. Most manufacturers wouldn't want to warranty anything if you've disassembled them, right? It makes sense. It makes sense, right? You wouldn't want to be able to go ahead and because you don't know what's been done at that point, right? There's no way you can tell as a manufacturer. So unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to. Yeah, that's kind of the big thing. Okay. Scroll down to the most recent questions. Question goes: Boaz needs to team up with KWA and create a Mayo Gang GVR hint in Just Bizjack. You know what? I will let him know that you said that. That'd be very interesting to see. Outdoors with Joe, you're looking at that gun. Honestly, if you're looking at that, I would honestly recommend at that point, just go with the Lancer Tactical Gen 3s. They're basically the exact same. I would say that, yeah, Stitch, you're right. That I'm looking through, yeah, that's basically its cousin, right? Considering they come from the exact same factories, right? It literally does. The Spectre Arms, Lancer Tacticals, they're all going to be coming from the same factory, man. At the end of the day, it's all going to be the same gun, right? Cisco, B's Aquatic Adventure says, what's up? I just wanted to say hi.
Who said what?
B's Aquatic Adventure.
B's Aquatic Adventure. What's up, my guy?
There you go. There you go. Let's see here. Yeah, Stitch, there's like complexity with cost, mags. You did talk about it, but it has to be enough interest. Exactly. Like right now, I think like the majority of regular airsofters in the U.S., right? I know in Asia, like gas blowback rifles have definitely become like the most popular option, and maybe in the future, like I can see that gas blowbacks would be like even more popular than they are now in the U.S. But I think right now there's still holdout for the AEG, just because again it's a lot, in my opinion, right? It's definitely a lot simpler. It's a lot easier to get into. It's more cost effective, right? But again, there is something about gas blowbacks that would be freaking sick, right? To use one, especially for a Mayo Gang platform. Working on a new YouTube video or a new video for my channel and watching this. No worries, no worries. All right, let's scroll down. Yeah, and if you guys haven't already, make sure to leave a like on this live stream. Really helps us out with the YouTube algorithm, considering YouTube really does not like us. They like to go ahead and play us around. So really, really helps us out if you go ahead and give a like and share it around. Remember, any airsoft questions you have regarding products that we carry, if you're looking for recommendations, if you're looking for my experience in certain fields or my opinions on stuff, feel free to go ahead and let me know. Put the letter Q down in front in the live chat. Helps me identify it. And again, guys, promo's going on. I'm telling you, we have very little of the 20th anniversary mystery box, right? Automatic free shipping, a super affordable price point, and an insane prize list. If you were a newer player, you weren't really sure what to get, and you just wanted to get something really cool that you wouldn't ordinarily would be able to afford, I would recommend this. I would 100% recommend that you pick this up. But remember, we're down to like our last few units, so order yours while you can. Any orders $50 or more will get you 5 chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway. It can be an airsoft gun, right? It can be gas. It can be CO2, whatever it may be, right? If you want to buy a gift voucher, some BBs, literally anything, magazines, $50 or more, and you get 5 chances of winning. But you got to order before the end of the stream at 5 o'clock. You got like 1 hour left, right? Any order for an airsoft gun that happens to be $100 or more, and you will be getting 10 chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway. And if you order a Mayo Gang MGC4 or a Zion Arms R15 right before the end of the stream, any one of these guys, you will be getting 30 chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway for $1,200. But the best way to increase your odds would be order yourself an Arcturus limited edition PE model, right? You can order the AK-12, the PP-1901, the PPK-20, the SP-CQB, or the SP-1 carbine. Or, yeah, these are going to be the ones that you want to check out, guys. These are going to be the ones that you want to order for yourselves. You don't want to miss out. Order any of those, and you got yourself 50 chances of winning. 5-0. 5-0. Don't miss out, guys. All right, let's scroll up. Make sure I'm not missing anything. All right, let's scroll down the most recent questions. Keep watching. Okay, make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, this one comes from Trace Haleman. What's up, Trace? What drum magazine would you recommend for an ENL AKM, preferably one that doesn't wobble? Ooh, that is a very, very good question. I'm pretty sure ENL did have their own magazine out there. Let's see. Let's take a look, shall we? ENL magazine. If I remember correctly, I believe the ENLs were a bit picky. I don't believe that they're as picky as the LCTs. From my personal experience, what I've tested with magazine compatibility across the board, I know Sentinel Gears does have magazines, but I do believe that they wobble a little bit. Usually wobble, though, can be minimized if you use like a little bit of some people have used tape, some people have used Velcro pads, like little sticky pads with hook and loop panels on them. They've been able to get it so it stays in place. That's one thing that I would potentially maybe look at getting into. Wow, this internet is slow. But yeah, as far as like a drum magazine for it, let's try this AK magazine for an AK drum mag. That's interesting. I mean, there is that one. I haven't had too many issues with the A&K one. I'm not too sure with the A&K compatibility with the ENL. Granted, AKs, when it comes to AKs, you're going to have to like just start learning to like file stuff down and start getting stuff to fit. That's just a reality. Like I've had to do that for all my AKs. I've had to do it for literally all my AK magazines. I've had to file or sand stuff down in order to get them to snap into place a little bit better, to fit, even feed better, right? It's just the reality of like owning an AK for some reason. They're just not as cross compatible as like an M4. They can be, but not all the time. Nowhere near as easy as it is with an AR, right? So I would say maybe the A&K one, but I would have to get back to you on that one and confirm what the fitment is like. I'm pretty sure that should work, honestly, though, because I haven't heard any issues about the A&K one like wobbling out of place or anything. It should be still be solid enough to hold in place. Sure, make sure anything. Okay, scroll down to the most recent questions. Stitch, did a Cisco put an aside for Chad Blair? I am not aware. I am not 100% aware. I would double check with Cisco directly. Let's see here. Let's keep scrolling up. YouTube is, yeah, they can, I mean, at the end of the day, like, I get it, right? It's just, it is difficult. YouTube definitely is, the algorithm is really hard to predict sometimes, you know, but we are still hanging in there, and it's thanks to you guys that we're able to go ahead and get the reach that we do. And if you got, and again, biggest thing that's going to help us, honestly, like, beat those YouTube algorithm gods is honestly going to be you guys. Make sure that you share this live stream with as many people as you possibly can. Make sure to go and share it with any new players that you might know, with any players that you currently play with right now. If they have any sort of questions regarding Airsoft, maybe looking for product recommendations, make sure to go ahead and let them know to swing by this live stream, and I can answer as many questions as I possibly can. Because again, my whole goal is to be able to help out as many people as possible and get them all the right stuff that they actually need and that they're going to enjoy, instead of a bunch of useless crap, right? That's the biggest thing that I hate, is when other reps decide to, you know, they see a customer, they only see dollar bills, and they don't see a person that wants to get something cool and that's going to last them a long time. There's in it for a quick sale. That's not what I'm about. I want to make sure that you guys get the stuff you actually want and that you actually can use. Let's keep scrolling up. MGC4, yeah, Josh Bizag, we've seen the comparison. It's the Lancer and fancy wrapping. They're better off going with the MGC4 Mark II. That's what I'm saying, man. The MGC4 Mark II. Here's the thing: if you got like enough money for it, 100%. Like, this is the gun that you want to get. I personally prefer the black and bronze, but I mean, you can go with solid black too. Either or, individual preference, different strokes for different folks. But either way, man, like, the MGC4 Mark II, I know we've talked like a lot about it. Maybe you guys are slightly annoyed with it, but I don't care. Like, I really want to sing this gun's praise because I've been thoroughly impressed with the level of performance that we're able to achieve with this bad boy. Because again, this was a product of love, right? This was a labor of love that we put time into to make sure that you guys were getting the best bang for your buck. So if you guys were on the fence about it, and if you have the means, if you want to get yourself an airsoft gun, now is literally the time to do it, because you will be getting 30 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. And again, that's for $1,200. Don't miss out. Okay, let's keep scrolling up. Chris Pullard, answer that one, answer that one, answer that one. All right, cool. Let's scroll down to the most recent questions. Oh, I think I missed one. And it's up Cisco. I swear I thought okay. I think we should be good. Yeah, we should be good. All right, this one comes from Soiga. What your opinion on Arcturus AK-74 TWS M-Lock Carbine AT4 AEG Arcturus sub? Okay, so I feel... I can't really. I feel like that's a run-on sentence. I can't really tell where it begins and where it ends. The reason AK-74U is more expensive than the AK-04. I haven't really had too much experience with either of those models. So I can't really say for certain if TWS. I'm not familiar with those models, Soiga. Not familiar with those models. I'd have to go in and take a closer look at those and see exactly what you're getting. Trace Hamlin, would the SEMA drum mag work too? Again, when it comes to AKs, they all should work. Whether or not they do, it's a completely different answer altogether. With that one, I do believe with the SEMA style mags, or with the SEMA brand magazines, I do believe those wobble a little more. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain that the SEMA mags, from what I've seen, they do shake or wobble. Yeah, they do wobble a bit more. Jay Bonnet, can you show me a gun that can be shipped into Canada? I mean, again, there's plenty of options that exist on the site. Again, as long as it meets the FPS requirements. Again, know and understand your local laws and regulations regarding airsoft into your country. But if I remember correctly, I believe it was like, 350, 360 and above. So technically speaking, the Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark II should be. But again, that's entirely up to the country's laws. It's not going to be up to us, right? Because here's the thing. We can definitely ship it. We can send it out. But if it gets stopped at customs, If it ends up coming back to us, right, because or there's additional duties and fees that need to get paid and you don't pay them off, it's going to end up shipping back to us, and the return cost of shipping is going to be coming out of you, because we technically did our job and shipped it out, but again, it's all up to your country at that point, right? So it's always best to know and understand your countries or states' laws and regulations regarding airsoft and importing said items into the country. Make sure to keep scrolling up. Let's see here. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, guys, remember, if you have any questions, make sure to put the letter Q in front of your question. That way I can easily answer it. And remember, again, these promos, again, not too many people have taken advantage of it. Not too many people have taken advantage of the promos we got going on. Again, I mean, if that's going to be the case, maybe we should just do away with the promos altogether, right? Maybe that's the thing, right? We'll just go ahead and get rid of the promos entirely. Again, not too many people seem to be jumping on it. That's okay. You know, we want to go ahead and give back as many opportunities as we can to the airsoft community. But again, at the end of the day, if no one's biting, maybe no one, we just won't do it anymore, right? Maybe this might be the last day that we go ahead and do these promos. But again, I'm just going to keep these here for the remainder of the live stream. So again, if you guys can, I'm telling you, do it. Again, these are really, really good opportunities. Again, remember, any $50 order, and you get 5 chances of winning. That can be for, again, gift vouchers. It can be for BBs. It can be green gas. Any consumables like that whatsoever. You want to get yourself hats, literally anything. Any tactical gear, anything $50 or more, and that's 5 chances of winning. But you get yourself an airsoft gun. It's $100 or more. Right? Maybe you want to go and pick yourself up a nice gas blowback pistol. Right? There are plenty of stuff that we have on sale right now as well, in case you guys were wondering. Right, go on to the sale page on our website, and then you'll see a ton of shocker deals right now. These are going to be the best deals that you can possibly get at Airsoft GI, and we're talking some really cool stuff on here as well. We're talking E&C, we're talking G&G, Tokyo Marui. Like, again, Tokyo Marui being discounted is insane to me, right? If you want to go on and pick up, say, maybe a Mark 46 from A&K, maybe a VFC 416, right? Something Gucci like that, you can definitely pick one up at a super discounted price. But again, it's only going to be for a limited time. So that timer that you see there at the bottom is going to be real. Once that ends, that's it, right? So make sure that you place your orders and take advantage of all the discounts going on, right? However, if your order is for a MGC4, right, like this bad boy right here, or any of these on the Mayo Gang MGC4 page, right? It can be the black and bronze. It can be the pre-order for the solid bronze, the black and red, right? The black and gold, right? Or any of these combos, you will be getting yourself 30 chances and 30 entries into the shopping spree giveaway, right? But you want to go to order yourself, say, maybe a Octurus AK-12, right? PE. You want to get yourself the PP-19, the PPK-20, the Vityaz SP1 Carbine, or the Vityaz SP1 CQB. Any of those will be getting you 50 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. So don't miss out and place your orders. Again, not too many people are jumping on this. Want to go ahead and let you guys know, again, now is literally the best time because your odds are really good at winning. Really, really good. Let's scroll down to the most recent ones. Darktry, what's going on, my man? Most of these guys here. Okay. Show you what's going on. All right. If you were to go into make an anime school with delinquent loadout, what would you run? For that? Ooh, that's a very interesting question. Never gotten that one before. Let's see. That's a tough one. I mean, like, you can pretty much go with any of these guns and it'd be pretty sick, right? And it would go along with it, right? Because technically speaking, if you had like an airsoft gun, right, and I think you would be considered a delinquent, like, if you brought, like, any of those for that type of loadout. But I think, personally, the R15 does lend itself fairly well to it because, again, it is a very cool-looking, beautifully designed civilian rifle, right? Civilian AR, right? I think, honestly, I would probably go with the Mod 0, right? Here's why. Hear me out, all right? You get the Picatinny end cap, right? So it is going to be a lot shorter in terms of profile, right? You are still getting the like Mark 18 style-ish length on there, so you got plenty of room to still be able to hit targets further out, but still maneuver in a CQB environment, especially because you don't have a stock. No, you can get yourself like a folding stock from like Atlas Custom Works, for example. Maybe if you can source yourself the MCX stock, right? You can throw that on there, and that's pretty cool. Maybe something like one of these guys would actually be pretty dang sick, right? If anything, maybe you can also do, if you're trying to do like delinquent, like old school, like Yakuza, right? Maybe, or like Bosuzokus, you could probably do something like this, right? Maybe the black and gold R15 would actually be pretty sick, right? Because again, it's black, so it shows. Again, if I remember correctly, when it comes to like, hear me out. When it comes to like tattoos and stuff for like gang members and yakuza, I remember that they were saying that black is like supposed to be like the most manly color, right? So the darker tattoos you have, the more manly you are, right? So maybe that with the gold flash, so just to show a little bit of flash, a little bit of extra, you know, just kind of throwing that extra flair. I think that would actually be a pretty sick idea, right? Throwing this, yeah, this black and gold one right here. Chef, that would actually probably what I would suggest that you go with, right? Because again, it kind of satisfies that role if you think about it, right? It shows that you got money, you got class, and you got style, but it's got that extra bit of flash, you know, just that extra that stands out above the rest. All right, let's keep scrolling up. Is there any sort of table or formula that could be used to estimate for prior knowledge? No, it would just be based off of the. I guess more than anything, like, yeah, you could go with the actual springs themselves, and they will give you a rough estimate as to like what you would go with, right, as far as FPS. But it's all going to be ultimately dependent on the gun itself, right? What the compression is like, right? Because you have a gun that for whatever reason has like really, really good compression, a spring that should give you like one or like one FPS, right? Then maybe say it's set for like, yeah, this 90 spring should only get you like 310 FPS at the most, maybe at that, right? Has really good compression, you could very easily get a lot more. It really, really depends on the gun that you're putting it into, Robert Butler. Let's see here. Let's see here. This one comes from, yeah, 350 prohibited in Canada's laws. There's some sort of table from, yeah, that's pretty much going to be it. It's just going to be ultimately the spring itself. And sometimes a spring on the description will actually let you know what FPS generally the AEG will be shooting at, right? It really, really depends. Okay, let's keep scrolling up. Yeah, I answered that one. All right, let's keep scrolling down to the most recent questions. Can ASGI please stock Wolverine MTW Gen 3? As soon as our distributors get it stitched, we can definitely get it. Let's see here. Go to Chef. All right, let's keep scrolling on. Okay. Yeah, we should be caught up with the most recent questions. Guys, make sure to go ahead and take advantage of all the promos going on. I'm going to take a minute to talk about them one more time. Again, any $50 order that you place right now will get you 5 chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway. 5 entries into the giveaway. $1,200 can be yours. I'm not joking. If you want to see all the rules for yourself, absolutely. I can pull those up for you right now, right? Go to the front page on our website, right? Big banners right here, right? Shopping spree giveaway, $1,200 that you can win this week, right? Click on that. Here are all the rules. If you want to see the rules for yourself, by all means, you are more than welcome to go and check them out. But here we have the list of previous winners as well, right? List of all the previous winners that have won through Airsoft GI that you guys can win as well. You don't want to miss out, guys. You really don't want to miss this out. Again, we want to go on and do our part and give back to the community that has done so much for us and kept us here for 20 years. But again, we want to go on and give back to you guys and give these promos. But if not, none of you guys are biting, then we might have to do away with them. But let's go ahead and prove that wrong. And again, show that we actually do want to take advantage. Make sure you order yourself an Airsoft gun that's $100 or more. And that way you can get 10 entries into the giveaway. Any orders for a Mayo Gang MGC4 Mark II or a Zion Arms R15, right? Remember, any one of these, literally the P Plus packages, if you want to get the Mod Zero, you want to go and get a combo deal, right, where it comes included with magazines or a sidearm, then absolutely you are more than welcome to do so, and you will still be getting your 30 entries into the giveaway. Same thing with the Mayo Gang MGC4, right? Order any of these bad boys, and you get yourself 30 entries as well, right? However, if you want to get literally the best odds, Arcturus limited edition PE models, 50 entries. 50 chances of winning $1,200, and it can all be yours, and all you got to do is place your orders before the end of the stream. We got a little under an hour, so make sure that you place your orders while you can. Now got to look at black and gold pistols. Absolutely, man. Black and gold pistols are actually, if you're looking for a good black and gold, I'm just gonna say it. The Nightshade is probably the way to go, man. The Nightshade is definitely the way to go in that regard, right? With the red dot mount, with the red dot mount, that'd be a vibe. Especially you pair that off with the black and gold R15. That would actually be sick. That would actually be really sick, right? I actually really do like the Nightshade. Again, it is still very upgradable. You are still able to put a ton of upgrade components into this. And the fact that it comes included with the red dot mount is very nice. Very, very nice, right? This would probably be like what I would suggest that you go with personally. But again, there's other options as well. I just think that the Nightshade would be the way to go, considering it's already built out as is, right? All right, let's keep scrolling up. And again, guys, if you have any questions, make sure to put the letter Q in front of it. That way it's a lot easier for me to see. Chef, I did get the short version in the mystery box. Hey, that's what's up. The short version is definitely a vibe. Again, order yourself any of the short version R15s, right? R15. Right? The SVRs are really dope, right? I like that they come included with a like the rail system already has that pre-installed like angle foregrip on there. I think it's pretty nice, right? I think it's pretty cool. I especially want, like, again, people really need to take advantage of the Performance Plus packages. These are freaking nice, man. The Type 4 Unicorn inner barrel already coming included, like pre-installed with the bucking. That's freaking sick, because that is a literal cheat code. These guys that don't know what I'm talking about. Unicorn Airsoft, right? Unicorn Airsoft is a aftermarket company that makes inner barrels, buckings, hop-up chambers for various platforms. But honestly, when it comes to their AEG and gas-like inner barrels, especially I especially love the AEG stuff. Like, it's good. Like, it's really, really good, man. The level of smoothness that you get out of the box from the inner barrels is like almost unmatched, right? And they're really affordable, all things considered, right? Like, there's a lot of inner barrels that, you know, perform similar, might be not as good, but that are going to be way more expensive, right? So, and if this, you guys know too, Unicorn is like the OEM for like TM as well. Bossman let me know on that one. I was like thoroughly surprised on that, but it's true, like 100% true. Definitely would recommend picking one of these. It's a literal cheat code, right? And they have links for all different types of setups, right? Whether you're rocking with like a Mark 18, maybe some type of SBR, maybe an AK. We actually put down a whole chart for you guys to see as well. So let's click this one. It's going to be on the description for any of the Unicorn inner barrels, right? Scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you're going to be getting the inner barrel length chart, so you can actually see what type of like gun models or variations. You can see what would typically work best for those, and a couple of suggestions that we put, and it's actually going to be updated soon because we got some more lengths as well. All right, want to go to give another shout out to Casey. Got themselves 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. Guys, very slow, very, very slow. Maybe y'all don't want it, right? Maybe y'all just really don't want it. Again, that's fine. You know, we'll just go away and do away with the promos, right? But let's keep moving on forward. Can you see my text in the chat? I can. Don't think I'm missing anything. I should be caught up on most of the questions. I'm pretty sure I answered your question. If not, again, you are welcome to ask your question more than once, as long as it's not spam, right? As long as you're not spamming it, or it's obviously a question that, like, you know, shouldn't be asked in the first place, then yeah, we're not going to answer it. But no, I shouldn't have any sort of issues with you, Black Bricks. Yeah, if you guys haven't already, like, for those that are wondering, all the P plus models, what those means, yeah, that's going to mean that it's going to be the exact same model that you're getting, but with the Unicorn tight bore inner barrel already pre-installed along with the bucking. I love these because, again, all these are going to come included with the bucking, and if you order the AEG one, it'll also come included with the hop-up nub, right? The hop-up nub that you get is freaking sick, right? The level of range, accuracy, and performance that you're getting, the consistency is solid, right? Like, we're talking near R-hop levels of consistency when it comes to the installation of these, right? It's literally, Bossman said it, he quoted it best, it is 100% a cheat code, right? If you're looking for like a pretty inexpensive and very easy upgrade to do, definitely recommend doing the Unicorn swap. It's like super easy, man. It's so easy. Got another shout out, looks like, to Chef. Got themselves 10 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. Guys, make sure to take advantage. Take advantage of all the promos we got going on. Only like one person's been able to get the 10 extra entries into the giveaway. You guys got to make sure that you jump on this. Remember, if you were looking for a very, very like good, and I mean really good steal, make sure to check out the GI Platinum 20th Anniversary Mystery Box, right? We're down to our last handful. Order yours for $174.98. That's the starting price, right? $174.98. Automatic free shipping. That should already pique your guys' interest. Automatic, right? Not gonna be paying a damn thing when it comes to shipping. Obviously, as long as it's not expedited. Expedited, that's different, right? But this insane prizes. Take a look at this: the Banff Cobalt Kinetics M4, the Lance Tactical 240, the Octurus PP19s, right? All the limited edition Octurus models are gonna be here, right? The A&K Mark 46s, the VFC 416s, right? Like LCT, freaking insane. The Mayo Gang MGC4 is here as well. KWA, the Ronin T10, and the original series, and the Classic Army Scarabs. There we go with the R15s, right? There we go with the R15s and the PW9s. So many amazing prizes that you could win for literally just 174. For just 174, you can win some amazing stuff on here, right? It is absolutely insane, right? So again, you guys like have actually been putting it on our Discord as well. You know, they'll win stuff that's like a $300 airsoft gun for just 174. For just 174, and they've won something amazing, right? I cannot stress enough how good of a deal that this mystery box is and how much you guys need to jump on this while you can. Even the lowest costing like item on here is 175, right? So you're already going to be getting like at worst your money back, and technically a few cents more because 98, so 175. You get the idea, right? Like you are going to be winning no matter how you look at it, right? You're going to be getting a guaranteed dub no matter what you end up getting, right? Might as well go ahead and order it and get yourself that amazing airsoft gun you've always wanted for like dirt cheap, right? But order anything $50 or more and you will be getting 5 entries into the giveaway. Again, BBs, green gas, we all need it, right? We all need the small stuff. You want to get yourself that optic you've been looking at? Now's the time to do it. You'll be getting 5 chances of winning. Always been wanting to get that extra accessory, right? Maybe a flashlight, a vertical grip. No matter what it is, $50 or more, and you get 5 chances of winning $1,200. Now, order yourself any airsoft gun. That's $100 or more, right? And you will be getting 10 chances of winning the shopping spree. Now is the time to pick up your gas blowback sidearm, right? You want to pick yourself up an airsoft pistol, right? Maybe say, just any gas airsoft pistol, right? As long as it's $100 or more, maybe like the new 6-hour X carry, right? It literally doesn't matter which pistol it is, maybe the double belt AM45. As long as it's $100 or more and you're getting yourself 10 inches in the shopping spree giveaway. This applies to AEGs, literally anything on the website, as long as it's $100 and it's an airsoft gun. Now, order yourself the MGC4, right? And obviously that's going to be the 30 entries. Same thing with the Zyarms R15s. Doesn't matter which variation you get, P plus combo, long or short barrel, doesn't matter. All going to be getting 30 chances of winning $1,200, right? And the best odds, like I said, is going to be the Octurus limited edition AEGs. 50 chances of winning. 50. That is absolutely insane. 50 chances to win, right? $1,200 that you can use for yourself, right? Don't miss out. Let's keep scrolling down. Would G&G PC45 handguard be compatible with the MX9 to give an MCX a slider handguard? Soiga, that is actually a good question. PC45 and the MCX9. I'm not 100% certain. I don't believe so. MXC9, I don't think they are. I know, if I remember correctly, the magazines, I believe, were interchangeable, if I remember correctly. But I'm not too sure about the handguard, actually. That would require a lot of testing on our end. But I'm sure we could probably maybe figure that out eventually. Okay, let's put the bottom lines whether you want it at the price point or not help. Okay, let's see. Yeah. All right, yeah. Should be caught up to the most recent. Guys, if you have any at all airsoft questions, again, make sure to go ahead and let me know down in the live chat with the letter Q. Let me know what the letter Q. It makes it a lot easier for me to go ahead and actually see. One of the things I actually wanted to go ahead and talk about, actually, is a new product, too. I wanted to go ahead and bring to your attention. Something that actually Boaz and I literally just finished filming was actually going to be the new G&G stuff. I don't know if you guys saw or been keeping up with our social media, following us on Instagram. You guys should, right? But the new Common Machine FAR series has arrived at Airsoft GI, right? Now, the biggest selling point, according to G&G, with these new FAR series is actually going to be its folding capabilities. Now, I got to admit, at first I wasn't 100% convinced, but when I saw it actually fold in place and I was able to do it, I was actually really, really blown away about how easy it was to fold. And what's really sold me is the fact that it's super compact, right? It's very easy to go ahead and fold and put away and store away if you needed to really stow it and save that extra space. Specifically, I love the fact that the entire barrel assembly and hop-up assembly moves along with the outer barrel as well. When I say the whole front end folds, I do mean the entire front end folds, right? Inner barrel and all folds completely along with the PDW stock. Now, this is going to be the same stock that you would find on the G&G ARP9 3.0, which is a good stock. It is a very good design. You actually get plenty of battery space in here as well. This is what it looks like when it's completely unfolded. And I actually really like the length that they decided to go with this, especially with that shorty mag. I think this looks good. I think this looks very, very good, right? Now, obviously, my full opinions are going to be in the review that's going to be premiering, I think, maybe in like a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. But so keep an eye out for that one. But, you know, I actually really do like the design. If you guys are into this, I'm just saying, you know, now would definitely be the time to go in and pick one up for yourself as well. That way you can get yourself those 10 entries, right? But we also have the 5.56 variation of that model as well, right? Very, very cool. I want to go an extra shout out to Stitch, got himself the extra entries as well. Guys, make sure that you take advantage. Not too many people have been taking advantage of the promos right now. We might have to do away with them altogether. But, again, prove us wrong, right? Make sure that you get your entries in, right? Remember, any airsoft gun like this G&G FAR will get you 10 entries, 10 chances of winning $1,200, right? Yeah, $299 is absolutely, like, you know what, it's, at first I was a little bit like, well, you know, what the heck, but at the end of the day, I'm also thinking about it, like, it's not a bad price, actually, all things considered, and if anything, use coupon code 20th, get an extra 10% off, you just saying, just throwing that out there, right? But these are really cool. I actually really dig the aesthetic of these, and I love the fact that they can fold that easily. Again, that was my biggest selling point, is that they're super, like, that you can fold them very easily. I posted in the Discord server and on Instagram yesterday, where I actually was able to put it inside this bag that I had with me, right? It folded very easily in there, and it's nice and tucked away. So if you guys were like looking for a gun that can just be easily stowed, this is probably going to be the one to you. This is probably going to be your prayers answered, if you will, right? And again, we also have plenty of other stuff that is available too. All the Arcturus models are available here, right? You guys got to jump on it. Again, 50 entries, 50 chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway, right? And any one of these two, like, will definitely win. Let's take a look at the SP1. The SP1 specifically is like the most popular version of the Arcturus PE models, right? They're limited edition, so once they sell out, that's going to be it. Like, they're gone, like dunzo, right? With the SP1 carbine, you are going to be getting the most updated rail system, right? The Z-Tac rail system that you get here, right? I do love the stock on here, and I do love that they fixed the wiring situation, or the battery compartment situation. It's on a hinge. The desk cover is on a hinge, so you don't have to worry about removing it. It's all on a hinge, right? So it easily opens up and it easily closes back down, right? You get plenty of space for a very thin 11-1 stick-type battery. I was able to use that with this, and again, the rate of fire you get on this is absolutely insane. Super, super fast, right? And a super snappy trigger response as well. I absolutely love the PE MOSFET comes included as well. I think the value is there. Now, granted, it is very expensive, yes, but you are getting one of the most, like, probably out of the box, like, upgraded airsoft guns that you can get, right? And this thing is premium, like, absolutely is premium. And again, 50 entries. 50 chances of winning $1,200. It's worth it. And this goes for pretty much any of them, right? You can go with the SP1 carbine. If you don't want to go with that one. If you think that one's a little too long, one of my personal favorites as well has to be the SP1 CQB. I think this one looks very good as well. Right? Yeah, it's going to be the exact same design. The main difference is going to be the CQB variant is a lot shorter, right, than the full-length carbine length. But other than that, you're getting the exact same amazing performance on the airsoft gun, right? So, and again, 50 chances of 50 chances of winning $1,200. I'm just throwing that out. Just saying. Right? All right, scroll down to the most recent questions. Would you happen to know when a new gas blowback gun from name ESGB10 from G&G will be coming out, sir? Michael Lloyd. I haven't heard anything as of yet. Right now, the latest thing from G&G that we got was going to be the new FAR series, the FAR 9 and the FAR 5.56. That was going to be the latest that we got from G&G. But as far as any new gas blowback pistols, we'll have to keep an eye out. Dartry, any word on the G&G that's coming out? No, not on that one either. Again, all the information that we get is going to be coming from G&G directly, but we haven't gotten anything as of yet, like not currently. Again, as soon as our distributors are able to give us more info, then absolutely, yeah, we're going to be blasting it all. You guys know the deal. We blast it all over our social media, Instagram, Facebook, our Discord server, YouTube as well. We'll have to go ahead and keep you guys in the now. Cubix Gaming, not actually a question, but I hope you have a good day. Thank you, Cubix. I really appreciate that, man. Let's see, let's keep scrolling up. Okay, let's keep scrolling here. Let's keep scrolling up. All right, we should be caught up to the most recent. And yeah, guys, if you guys were wondering, what exactly to get to at that, if you guys want to take advantage of the $50 promo, one of the best things that I can honestly recommend, if you guys were unsure, one of the biggest hacks that a lot of the mods like to do, a lot of the regulars who've been watching my stream for quite a long time, they love to go ahead and pick up the gift vouchers, right? Gift vouchers are another option. If you're uncertain what to get as of right now, using a gift voucher can really help out, right? Gift vouchers are available on our website. You order one of those, and the credit is issued within the next business day. The vouchers are cleared within the next business day, so you can use that to go ahead and get yourself the thing you want. If you know exactly what you wanted, but you didn't want to go, you want to maximize your potential of winning, get gift vouchers in the that'll total up to the amount of the product you want to buy. Let's say an airsoft gun, right? Use those. Once they clear the next day, buy the item that you actually wanted to, so you have that many more entries, right? That's one thing I could highly, highly recommend. Because remember, every $50 order that you place, even if it is for a promo, will get you 5 entries into the giveaway, right? So get yourself the 5 entries, right? And then use that tomorrow to get whatever it is that you want from Airsoft GI. It's definitely one of the more big brain moves that I've seen. I believe it was Ackright who had used that move, got himself the gift vouchers in the amount of the amount for the SP1 carbine from Octurus, the limited edition. He was able to get himself $50 promos for, or $50 vouchers for it. And the next day, once it cleared, he was able to go ahead and buy the gun that he wanted. And he got that much more entry. So again, definitely something that I would highly recommend that you guys do, right? Let's keep scrolling up. Let's keep going. Scrolling down to the most recent questions. Now, the Bizarre MC next handguard is said to be compatible with the PC45. Don't see any reason why the PC45 wouldn't be compatible with the MXC9. I mean, yeah, no, I mean, if that's the case, then by all means, feel free to go ahead and do so. Right? Feel free to go ahead and do so. Again, I haven't personally done it, so I don't want to speak on how easy of a process it would be. But if that's the case, then by all means, man, go for it. Again, it should work, but again, I know magazines obviously are interchangeable with each other as well. But as far as handguns, I've just never done it. But yeah, sure, why not? Let's keep scrolling up. Yeah, guys, and we're just at like 4:37 right now. Guys, we only have like 23? Yeah, 23 more minutes left of the live stream. So if you guys haven't already, make sure to go ahead and place your orders and get entries. And if you have any airsoft questions, if you guys are thinking about pulling the trigger on maybe any sort of accessory, any sort of airsoft gun that you wanted to go ahead and pick up and you weren't too sure, you need that extra little bit of reassurance, make sure to go ahead and let me know in the live chat, and I can definitely help you out as much as I can. Make sure to put the letter Q in front of it. Makes it a lot easier for me to go ahead and see. Yeah, honestly, like, I'm still amazed by the prizes that we have here. The 20th anniversary platinum mystery box is absolutely insane. I'm not surprised that we're down to our last few units. Again, some of my favorite items on this list. Again, outside of the Octurus models, obviously the 240, right? The 240 is just one of those platforms you just don't see as often anymore, and I'm very happy to see that we're including it in our mystery boxes. Yeah, definitely one of my favorite airsoft guns of all time, honestly. I actually do own one, and I'm glad to see that it has made its way onto the mystery box as well. Mark 46s, those are always great platforms. These are always good guns to make. Out of all the LMGs that you can get on the airsoft market, I definitely feel like the 249 Mark 46 platform is definitely the one to go. If you wanted to start getting into some crazy builds, you can definitely upgrade to 240, but the parts I do believe can, depending on what you want to do, if you wanted to HPA it, it is a little harder to source that fusion engine. Everything else you should be able to. But the Mark 46, I definitely feel is the easier of the options that exist out there, right? The 416s, I'm amazed that we were able to get those on the mystery box. That is insane, right? Because these are the ones that are going to be including the Avalon gearboxes, which is, again, that's supposed to be Elite Force top-of-line models. I'm very happy that we were able to include those as well. The G&G 308, oh, hell yeah. Let's go ahead and take a look at that, right? Winning this for 174, that would be insane, right? Considering it's 508. It's a $500 airsoft gun, right? Full metal construction throughout. You are going to get the mag cutoff feature. It's just a great DMR build altogether, right? That does have some modern amenities on there. I like this one. I like this one a lot, right? But the BCM MCMR, if you're a fan of BCM, right, and you wanted to get that official trades, because this is officially licensed, right? You can get all those beautiful trades on this bad boy, right? It is a stunning airsoft gun. It is a really, really good airsoft gun. And again, it's a VFC OEM, right? It's a VFC OEM, so you know you're going to be getting some solid internals, right? Also LCT. This RPK is really freaking nice. Like I think this is one of the more standout options as well. Again, maybe that's just my LMG brain, right? But these are some really, really dope airsoft prizes that you can win in here. The Ronin T10 especially. If you guys were looking for like a good, I don't want to say like training rifle, but yeah, you know what, I'll say it. If you guys were looking for a good AEG to start like training with, right? If you wanted something that was going to be, oh, click the wrong thing. Click the wrong one, there we go. The KW Ronin T10. What the? All right, I'm going to just look it up manually, right? The Ronin T10 has got to be like one of my favorite guns from KWA, Ronin T10, right? It's just such a solid performing airsoft gun. It's one of those guns, again, that like out of the box, you don't need to do anything with. It's a solid performer in any situation, right? I do love the ERG system that it comes equipped with because this is built off of the RM4 series. I do love the recoil you get. Now, the recoil that you get is not going to be like super crazy, right? It's obviously not going to feel comparable to that of like a real like 223 or a 556, right? If you guys have actually been real shooting. But I will say it is very satisfying, right? It is very satisfying to have that kinetic feedback every time you're pulling that trigger. And I know a lot of guys, especially who are trying to do like more like kind of cross training, who actually go with the RM4, the Ronin T10, because of that very reason. It offers a very great platform to start training off of, right? And sort of get used to, hey, the airsoft gun or the gun that you're shooting isn't just going to stay static, it's going to move. Right? It's a very good platform. I especially love the fact that it comes with an EPS, so you get plenty of battery space in this bad boy. Plenty of battery space, because the ERG system can use up a little bit more juice from the battery, so having a higher milliamperage is definitely going to be very helpful with this. Right. Again, just looking at all these prizes that you could potentially. I know a few guys have gotten the Scarabs. Very happy to go ahead and see that, because again, these Scarabs are not cheap. These are like $300 something, right? They're pretty pricey. They're pretty up there in terms of price. And the fact that you can win them for like half the price is, again, insane. Absolutely insane. But there you go. The R15s, again, both the black and gold, the gray variation. Totally nice to see that. And again, you got the PW9s as well in 3 different color combos, or 3 different colorways, I should say. And you got the Mod 1 and the regular version, the originals. Those are actually pretty cool. But we actually did a podcast that I believe got uploaded on, was it yesterday? One of the podcast episodes Cisco and I recorded, we were actually talking about sidearms, right? I believe this one was like, this one's going to be uploaded on Sunday. The use of sidearms, whether or not sidearms are actually useful or useless or not, and the different types that you can get. One of them we mentioned was PCCs, SMGs, and the PW9 was actually one that I had actually brought up. And I think that this, if you had specifically like ran a sniper rifle, right? Ran any sort of like DMR, but I think personally it works better as like a sidearm for guys that running like a bolt action rifle. This is a great option for you guys, right? Because this thing, even though it is small, right, and even though it is this little PCC, it actually has some pretty respectable range out of this, right? You get some pretty damn good range out of this. Picatinny end cap battery compartment is going to be right here. There actually is a battery from Zyarm specifically designed for it. That's a 1,100 milliamperage 11-1, which is really damn good. It's impressive they were able to get it to fit in that cramped space. But it is compatible with other Picatinny stocks. So if you wanted to put like an Atlas Custom Works side folding stock on there, absolutely, that's definitely a vibe. But I think it's good for a sidearm as is because it's small, right? Small, you can easily stow it away, maybe like either in a sheath, or maybe if you can get like maybe a custom Kydex holster, that'd be pretty sick actually, right? To see that on a holster, unclip and shoot, that'd be pretty freaking cool. I would love to see more of that, right? And magazines are going to be plentiful on the airsoft market, right? If you don't want to get the Zyarms brand specifically, you can also go with the Lancer. You can even get the PTS brand magazines. It's also compatible with the classic Army X9 mags. Again, you have options with this bad boy, right? And again, it is still using a version 2 gearbox, which can be upgraded, but you probably won't need to do too much. It does have the Nebula MOSFET pre-installed, which is really cool. Again, you get the programmable burst fire modes and a binary trigger function. Pull the trigger once, it shoots. Let go again, it shoots again. So as fast as your finger can pull the trigger. Let's scroll here. That's the most recent questions. Right. Sure. Is anything else here would you like to have to know? Yeah, I answered that one already. Yes, should be the exact same. Yeah, Stitch, you said it right. $50 voucher on promo, and then get a BB Wars ticket. Guys, if any of you guys were going to be in town, right, in Cali, right, for BB Wars, right, let's go take a look at that. Arid Revival, I would highly recommend that you go ahead and pick your tickets up now while you can. Remember, that is $50 or more, so you will be getting the 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway if you order tickets right now, right? Or you could do the voucher, right, and do that, and then just get that tomorrow. That would also be another move as well. But $50 right now. It's going to be held at SC Village on October 21st, right? I am really, really looking forward to this event. I cannot wait until this happens, right? I want to go and give a shout out to, looks like Justin got himself 20 entries in total, got himself 2 airsoft guns. Guys, Justin right now and Chef are the guys that in the lead right now as far as odds. They have the highest odds of winning these shopping spree giveaway, and you can too. And all you got to do is place your orders at Airsoft. Remember, anything $20 or more, and you have a shot at winning $1,200. But you might as well go ahead and place your orders and get the highest odds possible, get the best chances possible, and take advantage of all the promos we have going on right now. But yeah, tickets are going to be available for both the Empire and the Rebels, right? If you guys have never been to a BB Wars event, I'm sure you guys can, just by judging by the font, what we kind of base it on, very Star Wars inspired, right? Boaz is going to be leading the Rebellion, while Darth Sisko is going to be leading the Empire with me at his side as well. We had an absolute blast. We were so grateful that we were able to bring BB Wars back to California, back to its home turf. And shout out to all the guys at US Airsoft Field. If you guys play there, if you guys are refs there, or you work there, shout out to you guys. You guys helped us make our dreams come true, and we were able to get that event going again back in California, where it is going to be staying too, in addition to being held in Texas, right? But I am very excited to have it be hosted at SC Village because it's going to be so local to a lot of people in the area, right? The last time, it was a little bit far. It was a bit of a drive for a lot of people in more densely populated metropolitan areas. But this being, fairly close, I would say that we're going to get a very, very good turnout, right? Now, the thing here, there is a slight uniform requirement, not super strict, but fairly. With Empire, it is going to be any camouflage that you want. Ideally, would be multicam. That is kind of like the go-to camouflage for Empire, right? Obviously, if you have a cosplay of some sort that goes with the theme of Imperials, right, or maybe even the dark side, then absolutely, I would 100% do it, bring it. There was a lot of players during the last BB Wars event that had actually brought out their Star Wars inspired costumes. I actually saw guys dress up in a full Wookiee suit, full fur and everything. That man was dying in his furnace suit. He was sweating. But he played with that. In the blazing hot sun too. I commend that player. There were guys dressed up as Rebel pilots. There was guys dressed up as actual, legit stormtroopers. It was cool, man. It was cool to see what people could come up with, right? So if you have a really cool cosplay or costume idea that is, as long as it's in theme with the faction that you are playing with, then absolutely you are more than welcome to go ahead and do so. Now, you can also go with Boaz as the Rebellion, and there is no real uniform requirement other than no camouflage patterns. Solid colors only, although we do ask that you try to avoid the solid black in terms of gear. The solid blacks typically are reserved for Empire, but you are more than welcome to wear any other color, right? Civilian clothes, so a lot of guys are going to be wearing the jeans and the t-shirt and just solid color gear. You're more than welcome to do so as well. It's just to help with properly identifying who's who, so it's not just a giant cluster and just a huge match of just blue on blue, right? No friendly fire. The less friendly fire we deal with, the better time everyone's going to have, right? Because nothing sucks more than you're getting out on the field, you're getting excited to play and get some kills, and you end up getting killed, and it turns out it was your own teammate, right? Ask me how I know how frustrating that is. It is incredibly frustrating. But yeah, that is another option that I would highly recommend. Make sure you pick up your tickets because they are available right now. And it's going to be an absolute blast, right? It's going to be an absolute blast. We want to keep doing more and more BB Wars and maybe even other events. And the only way to continue doing so is to make sure that you get your tickets and you support Airsoft GI. All right, let's keep scrolling through more questions. Mr. Dip, hi, love your vids. Thank you, Mr. Dip. It really means the world to us that you actually like the vids that we actually put out, the videos that we put out. We try our best to make sure that our videos are both entertaining and do offer a bit of knowledge as well, and that we are helpful, right? At the end of the day, we don't want to be just putting out garbage. We want to get information out there that's going to be useful to the everyday player, right? I absolutely want to get more information out there and help out as many people as we possibly can. That is our biggest goal, right? Remember, guys, any $50 orders you place gets 5 entries. We only have about 11-ish, little over 10 minutes left of the live stream, so make sure that you place your orders. Remember, any orders for an airsoft gun that's $100 or more, and you get yourself 10 entries into the giveaway. Any orders for an MGC4, right, or Zion Arms R15 again. It can be any one of these R15s. It can be the Mod Zero. It can be the P Plus models and any sort of colorways that you like, or the full length model as well, or even combos. Even the combo packages. You will be getting yourself those 30 chances of winning the shopping spree giveaway, right? And that applies to the Mayo Gang MGC4 as well, right? Go AEGs, MGC4 AEGs, right? All of these, right? You will be getting yourself those 30 chances of winning, right? You order yourself that if you want to get the best odds of winning, it would be the Arcturus lineup of PE models. These are all going to be limited edition, meaning that they are, again, the amount that's there, that's it. They're gone once they're gone, right? That's going to be it. So make sure you place your orders for any one of these, and you'll be getting yourself 50 chances of winning. 50 chances of winning. That is absolutely insane. And again, the Platinum Mystery Box, again, still is right here. We got a few left. We got very few left. $174.98, and you automatically get free shipping. That's free UPS ground shipping for those that were wondering what shipping specifically. Damn good deal, right? Especially considering all the prizes here. And like I said before, the lowest costing prize that you can win is technically speaking more than the box itself. So no matter which gun you end up getting, no matter what you get, you are guaranteed a victory. You are guaranteed a dub no matter what you get. So make sure that you place your orders and get this mystery box while you can, because again, we're down to our last handful, man. Like, we are literally down to our last handful. All right, let's get this one comes from Soiga. Why is LCT so expensive? LCT can be expensive due to the fact that it's supposed to be like, in terms of externals, it's supposed to be like 1-to-1. It's supposed to be 1-to-1. It can also be the cost of material as well, right? Really depends on like what materials they're using for both their internals and their externals, right? That stuff does cost a little bit of money. A lot of their stuff, like it's any of their AKs, right? A lot of their AKs are going to be using real wood furniture as well, right? There's a lot of wood out there that, like, when you see real wood, it's like, oh, sick. But you get it, and then it just feels like this is like the cheapest wood that they could have possibly gone, right? And to be fair, it's Airsoft, right? So does it really matter too much? Not necessarily, right? You can get away with it. However, it is nice to know that there is like a company like LCT that exists out there that if you wanted to get something that was going to be like legit 1-to-1 with the actual model that it's based off of, that it does exist, down to even the material being used, right? Whenever I go to a Milsim event, specifically like Milsim West games, and I look at the Rust 4 militia or any sort of Op 4 faction, like 9 times out of 10, a lot of the like AKs they're using are going to be LCTs or ENLs. That is like the two most popular, I guess, like brands when it comes to AKs that you will typically see at a Milsim West event, and it's going to be ENL or LCT. I would say more LCT, actually. LCT probably has the edge on it because there's just so many options and so many different platforms they also offer outside of AKs as well. G3s, they're going to have that as well. A lot of cool stuff that LCT is able to put out there, right? So that's going to be one of the main reasons why like they're more expensive. Is one, again, just the cost of materials, and then also the like 1-to-1 scale and just getting it right. That's difficult, man. That's pretty difficult. Why do you think like a lot of the cheaper like Springers are like really cursed in terms of their dimensions, right? Yeah. Let's see, let's keep scrolling through. Yeah, we got like 8 more minutes left of the live stream. Make sure to go ahead and ask your questions away. Make sure to put the letter Q in front of your question so it's a lot easier for me to see. GG gang, have a great rest of your day. You as well, Black Bricks. You as well. Not an AK guy, Stitch. Yeah, no, dude. I get that. I know that there are some guys that are definitely more AR than AK. For me personally, I do like my ARs. Don't get me wrong. I think it is the most convenient platform in Airsoft. If you're a newer player and you were like considering getting an Airsoft gun for yourself, 100% would recommend getting yourself an AR, M4, M16 platform, just because, again, it's going to be the easiest to work with, specifically if you go with an AEG, because, again, it's just so much easier. There's so much aftermarket support that exists for it. It's going to be unbeat, right? AKs do have a respectable amount of aftermarket support, though, and I actually do like my AKs more. I think I like AK platform just a little bit more than the AR, just because I do like the history behind it as well. The aesthetic and the vibes are just, I don't know, man. It's just timeless with an AK, right? Get me like a traditional AKM, wood furniture, right, or a traditional AK-47, right, or an AKMS with the underfolding stock. Like, that's just a vibe, man. Like, that's just cool. Like, there's just no replicating that. And like the AKM is, I believe to this day, is still the most popular AK platform that you will still see in the real world in terms of like actual firearms, right? Want to go give another shout out to Alexander. Got themselves 5 entries into the shopping spree giveaway. Guys, make sure that you get your orders in as much as possible. Deanna with the 5 entries as well. We're getting a few more people taking advantage. All right. I see you. I see you guys. You guys are going to be handsomely rewarded with your extra entries into the shopping spree giveaway. The extra chances of winning $1,200. So make sure that you place your orders and take advantage while you can. We've only had like very few people take advantage of the 10 entries. Guys, any airsoft gun that you were thinking about, you're like just this close to pulling the trigger, but maybe you're backing out, you're not too sure, now is definitely the time to do so because you will be getting yourself those 10 entries. You're getting even more if it's a Zion Arms R15 or if it's a Mayo Gang MGC4. Right? Or hell, even if you wanted to get yourself any one of the Octurus PE limited edition models, that's 50 chances right there. 50 chances of winning $1,200 for yourself. So don't miss out. We only got like 5 minutes left. 5 minutes left. Place your orders while you can. Oh, Justin with the 30 entries. Justin, my man. Is this the same Justin as before? Same Justin before. Did he get himself 30 extra entries as well? Damn, Justin has the lead right now. Absolutely has the lead. Make sure that you place your orders, guys. Don't miss out. Literally like 5, little over 4 minutes left. Let's see here. Oh, this one comes from Matthew Thomas. Mystery box came in yesterday, and I got a Classic Army ECX PXG9. Thanks, guys. I love it. What do you recommend to support it? Matthew Thomas, that is a very good win. That is a steal, my guy. All right, so for the Classic Army ECS PXG9, internally, it doesn't really need too much. The only thing I would say, again, like I would recommend for any airsoft gun, would be to pick up a Unicorn Type 4 inner barrel and bucking combo. You can, for that length, you could probably get one for like less than $40 easy, right? I would say, personally, pick up some extra batteries. That would be the thing that I would probably say is prioritize. Batteries and magazines, right? You can pick up like the Classic Army brand magazines. You can pick up the Zion Arms brand magazines, and those will all work. Even the PTS EPM mag they designed for PCCs will absolutely work. We've test fitted in that as well. Yeah, Justin Walker, that's the same guy. Justin Walker, again, man, you got the best odds right now of winning, man. I wouldn't be surprised if you end up being the guy that takes home $1,200. Again, guys, you all have a chance. You only got like a little over 4 minutes or a little under 4 minutes left of the live stream to go ahead and take advantage of all the promos we have going on. So order while you can. But yeah, Matthew, I would say prioritize magazines, batteries, and charger if you don't already own a battery and a charger as well. And then after that, it's going to be really up to you. I would think, for me personally, if I'm going to be using that in an indoor setting, I would go with a tracer unit. One of my personal favorite tracer units to go with would probably be the Ace Tech Bifrost. Right? Just because I think the Bifrost function is so cool. It is a Spitfire style trace unit, so it will offer a simulated muzzle flash, which is pretty damn cool, right? But the Bifrost has the unique distinction of being able to give out the muzzle flash in an RGB spectrum, right? So you get red, blue, purple, green, right? You get all these colors that can come out every time you spit out. I personally like to set it at blue just because I'm a big Star Wars nerd, so I like to think I'm a clone trooper when I do it. But regardless, right? That's just me. But that would look sick on your airsoft. That would look sick on your PXG9. But again, you can go with any optic, anything at all. And remember, if it's over $20, you get yourself those additional entries into the giveaway. Okay, let's see here. Carter Gunnels, please answer what is a good upgrade for the Elite Force 1911 Tech. Internally, it is a little bit limited because of the system that it is running. However, I would personally recommend for a sidearm as a pistol, it's already pretty serviceable. I would say maybe focus on some external stuff, right? Maybe get yourself a trace unit or a flashlight if you're going to be operating in a low visibility area, right? If you have like it's super dark, having a flashlight can be very, very helpful. I would say if you can also get the extended magazines, Carter, that would be the probably thing I would go with, would be extended magazines. That's going to be very helpful to be able to not have to spend as much time reloading and just have an extended magazine. That's pretty helpful. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. This Matthew Thomas again. I want to like bullpups. No, I get that. I actually do like bullpups. I actually am a very big fan of bullpups. Obviously, they come with their downsides as well. The trigger will never be as crisp, right, compared to like an AR. But I will say that the main benefit with the bullpups is obviously going to be their barrel length. Being able to have a super long inner barrel in a relatively compact package is a very big bonus, right? Pair that one of the bullpups up with like a unicorn barrel and you're set to go, bro. Like you are 100% set. It is going to be like ridiculous how consistent in how good the range and accuracy on that on your shots are going to be once you install that inner barrel. Guys, we only got a few more seconds left of the live stream. Make sure to go ahead and place your orders. Take advantage before it gets too late. You don't want to miss out. Again, very few people have been able to take advantage of it, but the guys that did, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if any one of those are going to be the guys that end up winning. This anything? I want to go ahead and extra shout out to Chris as well. Got himself 5 entries in the shopping spree giveaway. Chris, you got yourself those 5 chances, my man. 5 extra chances of winning $1,200. How compatible are Arcturus AK-12 mag with the LCT and ENL? Oof. Okay, so I believe, if I remember correctly, that the LCT should work with it, but it was going to be a little bit picky. Again, with the AK-12 magazines, I remember them feeding, I don't remember off the top of my head. ENL, I think they did work. Yeah, if I remember correctly, they should work for both of them, but I don't remember feeding-wise how well they did with the LCT. I know LCT can be pretty damn picky, but ENL, I don't believe there was any sort of issues, if I remember correctly. Yeah, thanks. How do you put a scope on the Elite Force 911 Tech? I don't believe that there is a way to as is, not unless you were to maybe tap and drill into the frame of the Elite Force 911 and put in like a Seymour mount, like a mount for any sort of for an optic there. That'd probably be the only way that I could see. And then so I'll end with this one. What is the best AEG hop up? In all seriousness, and I mean this, Soiga, the one that it comes included with. Typically, as long as your airsoft gun comes included with a rotary cell hop chamber, it's polymer and not like super cheap plastic, as long as it's actually polymer, yeah, I'd say stick with that one. That is probably going to be the best hop chamber you can get. Going with like stuff like the Max hop chambers are cool, don't get me wrong, and they have their benefits. The main one obviously being that, oh yeah, it feeds all the BBs, right? Down to the last, like it feeds all the BBs that are inside the magazine, right? You don't get the like 5 BBs that drop like traditional hop-ups. I guess if you really care about that, but honestly, like it requires more fine tuning in order to get it to feed properly with a CNC material hop chamber compared to polymer. Polymer has a lot more play with it, and as long as the arm has no issues with hopping, then that's pretty much all you really need at the end of the day. I would think, and ultimately comes down to the inner barrel, the bucking, and when it comes to AGs, even the hop-up nub. Right, swapping that out for a unicorn. Again, I know I keep saying it, but we say it for a reason. The results speak for themselves. Swap it out for one of those, and you will be greatly impressed, right? All right, guys, that is about going to wrap it up for the live stream. I want to give a big shout out to everyone, right, who watched the live stream. Thank you for choosing to spend your free time hanging out with me and the Mayo Gang. But an extra round of applause is going to be going to everyone that placed an order and took advantage of all the promos we have going on. You guys are the real ones. You guys know absolutely that this is the best way to increase your odds of winning the shopping spree giveaway going on next Thursday for $1,200. Don't miss your chance, right? You still have an opportunity to go ahead and get your entries in. Remember, anything $20 or more, and you have a shot at winning. We still have a very limited amount of the Platinum 20th Anniversary Mystery Boxes still available right now. And remember, you are still getting the free shipping. The $174.98 price point for an absolutely bonkers prize list, right? Don't miss your chance. Get something nice this time of year. Get yourself something really, really freaking nice. Again, $174.98, and you can end up winning a Cobalt Kinetics or a 240. That's insane to me, or a limited edition Arcturus. All these guns are going to be available. We still have plenty of stuff that is available for sale as well. Shocker deals are going on, so make sure that you place your orders and get the best deal possible and get the best savings possible from Airsoft GI, specifically because we're the only airsoft retailer that rewards your $20 plus order with a chance of winning the shopping spree. We're the only guys that reward you this good. Again, guys, want to go ahead and give a big thank you to everyone that tuned in for today's live stream. I will be live streaming again tomorrow, so if your question wasn't answered, you are more than welcome to swing by tomorrow. Same great time, same great place, Airsoft GI YouTube channel. My name is Isaias, and I will see you guys on